Hi, this is Vivek Bajaj. I'm the co-founder of StockEdge. Now, this video is among the series of videos which we are creating to equip you, to make you understand all the important features of StockEdge which can be used to your benefit. Now, in this video, I'm going to cover how to do the basic stock research. Now, whenever you come to know about any particular stock, now that information can be because of news, or it can be because of places where you have read about that stock or someone has told you about that stock. So one of the sources of the stock identification can be news section. Now in this news section, if you see, the way we have defined each and every news is, first of all, the news is well filtered by the research team. So you will not get noise. You will get the news which will have some effect on the stock price over a longer period of time. Or you can have a news which are macro in nature and which can have an impact on the market overall. So if you see yesterday's news, there is a news where related to Tata Steel. Now from here you know that Tata Steel is a stock which can get impacted because of news. So you can go to Tata Steel from here, right? So this is one source. Or if I take you to the home screen, if you know that you want to do research on Tata Steel, just type Tata Steel here. You can actually go to that particular home page of Tata Steel. Or there is another section called stock. So here also you can type Tata Steel. I beg your pardon. I can type Tata Steel. And you get Tata Steel and you can go to that specific page of Tata Steel. Now if you see, when you enter this page of Tata Steel, your first look is of the prices. Now this one day is the intraday prices, that how Tata Steel has behaved on intraday basis. And if today is the live market, it will show today's intraday prices. And today if the market is closed, for example today is Saturday, the market is closed, it will show you the previous day's live price movement. In this one day price movement, you'll have 1 month price movement, or 3 month, or 2 years, or as high as 5-year price movement, right? Now what we have done in this price movement is we have adjusted all split, bonus, or any kind of corporate action which has impact on the corporate structure of the company. It's all adjusted. So this price is an adjusted price and it's comparable price throughout the time frame. In the below panel, if you see, we have also given you data points like what has been the high-low close of Tata Steel on that particular day, which is yesterday in our example today, last week, last month, and 52 high-low close. By looking at this data point, visually, you can make a clear assessment of an important level where Tata Steel has always been closing, or has always shown some kind of a resistance or support. For example, if you see the high of last week 333, and if you see the close of last month 334, that means 333 to 334 is an important resistance of Tata Steel, and if it crosses that particular level, there will be significant buying from anyone who is interested to play positive on this stock. Okay. The second subcategory is my target. So as you can see, Tata Steel right now is 312. You want to say that whenever it crosses 334, as we have seen in that data points, I want to buy because of last week high is equal last week high and last month close. You can also write a comment like because Rahul told me or Rajiv told me or whatever, okay, so that you know why this action was introduced by you. Because whenever there is any action achieved, you will get all the data points here historically, when you have actually given the target and when the target was achieved, so that you can actually go back to that data, and if you want to revisit the target or reinstate that old target, you can establish the old target again. Now the other thing is the delivery statistics. If you see, the way we have presented the delivery is phenomenal. We have used more graph and visualization so that people can comprehend the data much better. So you have BSc data, you have NSE data as well. We'll very soon introduce the combination of both. And if you see that the lighter blue indicates the total volume traded, and the darker blue indicates the total quantity. And if you press this on any particular day, you will see the exact data points. So this data point will definitely help you to know that the bigger guys, or guys who matter the most, who are taking position in this stock, have actually bought or sold the stock. Okay, then we have given you a very basic fundamental page here. We are working further on creating a complete fundamental analysis framework in this particular app. So in this version right now, we have given you a single page where you know the sector and you know the basic financials of this company on a consolidated basis as well as on the standalone basis. So these are the basics, fundamental and basic parameters which everyone would like to see when they first see a particular stock. We are, as I said earlier, developing a robust, complete, exhaustive framework of fundamental analysis, and that will be available in future versions from us. If that stock is traded in futures, you can see the open interest. This is a cumulative open interest graph which is there for the last 2 expiry, and we have also marked the expiry so that you know that from expiry to expiry whether people have increased the bet on this stock or not. Or you can see a month to month graph in terms of open interest build up and open interest squaring up. If the stock is there in derivatives and if the options is also available, so we can see the option chain, what kind of open interest is there, if there is any change in the open interest, and what kind of price of individual strike price of call, put, or any expiry which you want to see. All the data points are available for your disposal. Now, as part of our analytics and as part of robo analytics rather, we have introduced this scan, which is a handheld scan available to you for that particular stock. So all the exhaustive scan, whichever is satisfying Tata Steel right now, it's available here for your understanding. And out of this scan, if you have selected any scan which is my scan, which is a favorite scan, you can see Tata Steel satisfying these scan criteria, which is your personalized favorite scan. Now, how do you favorite your scan is something which you have already discussed in scan window, but I'll still like to show it to you. So when you see on analytics scan, these are various scans. You can select a scan, you can select and you can press a star. The moment you press a star, this becomes your favorite scan. So this favorite scan can actually be used to identify stocks as well as to see what scan is satisfying your particular stock. Okay. Now coming back to Tata Steel again, so after scans you have deals. So if there has been series of bulk deal or block deal related to this stock historically, all will get highlighted here. And then you have updates. Update is the research team posted news. Then you have corporate action if there is any event which is expected in Tata Steel, and feed. So what we have done is we have introduced Google Feed related to Tata Steel in this app, so that in case my research team is missing any important research feed to you or any news to you, Google should be able to give you all relevant feed, right? So this Google Feed helps you to see news which is relevant to Tata Steel from across all sources on web. So this framework of analyzing a stock is basically a 10-minute daily framework which you should follow to track your stock properly, and this stock has the potential to give you alerts on any activity related to that stock, which is essentially your private activity or your customized activity in the form of my scan or my target or my investor. Okay, so this is all about the stocks. You can actually identify stocks as well through sectors. So you can go to a sector, you can select a sector, you can see various stocks in that sector, you can select an industry in that particular sector, you can see what is that particular industry doing, and in case you feel that any stock has shown any major movement in the market, you can select that stock and you can keep it as part of your, say for example, Everready. So I keep it as part of my tracking, so I can just press star here and I can add this as one of my watch list for any future references. Okay, so happy analyzing the market and happy investing in trading in the market, and use this tool to your maximum potential. Thank you. Bye.